It's your boy DJ Wolf here again. Got a couple things on my mind right now. I already talked about this recent debate, so I'm kind of over that right now. Don't have much to say about either of them two right now. I was going to wait on to the next debate. What I want to talk about is something that I've been addressing for the last almost year, maybe year and a half or so, about the state of Black America, man. Because I mean, there are a lot of major issues that's going on right now. What is this food? A lot of major issues going on right now, man. Mainly with the continuation of road cops killing African Americans, killing innocent African Americans, period, whether it be male, female, or children. And I know it's a pattern. I've heard several other podcasters and YouTubers talk about it, where the mothers or some other family member, particularly the mothers, it's like, oh, we forget the cops, all of that. Now, that's all noble and true and good, but forgive them is one thing, but to bring them to justice is another. I feel right now, and this is my personal take on things right now, because I got several of them. I feel right now that we're in a plantation state. And when I say a plantation state, it is. Think about the scenario here, because this is an actual scenario. You have 70% of African American women are single mothers today. 70%. That's a lot of women. Now, if you get my mother on here to talk about it, she'll just tell you it's all the man's fault. The man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that from no woman, not even my own mother. You know, because I'm not buying this mess no more. That's a narrative, and I'll get to that in a second. Because the vast majority of women that are single, Black mothers, tend to have more than one kid. That's a known fact. Okay? The majority of single Black mothers tend to have multiple children. That's not just documented and verified, that's fact. Okay? Slavery created that narrative. Okay? That's also a known fact. Because that's where this all goes back to. Where the fathers were separated from the mothers so they could work for the big plantations. Okay? At the same token, they taking the mothers and the children away from their dads. And in some cases, they're taking the children away from the rest of the family altogether. All right? Taking them and slaving them. And the mothers, they take them out there and in some cases brainwash some of them. That's fact. I mean, I'm just stating facts. And then in turn, you know, they're being breeded with the slave owners. Slave owners is breeding slave women. Oh yeah. I ain't talking myth. I'm talking facts. Okay? This is a slavery mentality in 2016. Okay? Well, we have 70% of the single women And yes, I'm saying single black women, because I ain't talking about white women. We talking about us. We talking about our issues, okay? So don't go over and also talk about, well, black women ain't the only women that's single. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? I'm addressing the real issue here. Okay? Because the same scenario that happened during slavery is the same scenario that's going on in 2016. And we have not broke the chain. We have not broken the chain. Okay? We have not broken the chain. You got to break that chain. Like the song, Black Gospel song says, break every chain. This one has not been broken in 400 plus years. Okay? There was a YouTube video that I saw, and you probably might have seen it, of this black woman. She had 15 kids by two, maybe three different daddies. 15 kids. And got the nerve to talk about the government need to pay for all this. I'm like, and excuse me for one of my religion, bitch, please. You really think I'm going to fucking pay for you and your kids? No, I'm not. You going to get off your funk ass and you going to take care of them. You had them. All right? You had them with guys who you knew probably wasn't going to do nothing for you no way. Then you keep having with them again. You know? That's the bad part. You know, we don't have just repeat offenders with some guys. We got repeat offenders with a lot of women, too. You know? They keep going through the same narrative. They talk about, I'm looking for a good man to do this, blah, blah, blah. And yet, they won't change themselves. And then you got women who kind of got themselves together, get with good guys, and then they try to take advantage of them, too. You know? Because our women have been taught a specific narrative, which I call it the girlfriend narrative. Right? Well, a girl, you can go this and do that. I've seen it happen too many times. Okay? And it's really a shame because you have a lot of good brothers that get duped on, screwed over, fucked with all the time because of some low-life woman who just want to get over on them like a fat rat. Trust me, this ain't a myth. This is what I know. All right? I see it happen way too many times. Way too many times. Yep. Way too many damn times. For real. It rain like crazy out here. But it's just a shame that we still got women doing it in 2016. I know you're going to say, well, what about the guys? You know? Well, let's put it like this. Because I could blame some of it on the guys, but when you got guys who don't have any role models, no male role models in their home because the moms are having kids left and right and jumping from guy to guy, okay, that's part of the problem too. Yeah, it all goes back around to the woman. Because if she ain't got herself together and she going around with all these different guys who she think is going, you know, who ain't about nothing, who ain't trying to do nothing, and then they leave her to bear the brunt of taking care of them kids. And then that kid, you know, those male children, chances in some cases, they ain't going to have that positive role model because they're going to be around a bunch of guys who ain't going to be positive. You know? I got to keep it honest about that. And a lot of times, man, that's what affects these young men out here today. No good role models. You know? Our problem is because a lot of them come from single parent homes that's predominantly raised by the moms. You know, that's just fact. Can't see Jack out here tonight. That's just a tracy point. You know, so until we start having women practicing, not only, we start having people young generation of people start practicing safe sex, abstinence, and pushing education out of the forefront in their minds, man. And get certain mentalities, get these certain mentalities out of these kids' lives. I think you will be able to create, or raise better, productive young men and women. Okay? But by the same token, we have to bring, and they've talked about before, the jobs that because I was talking about with my brother yesterday, where you call over to a specific merchandiser or somebody, maybe like to make a bill payment or something. And chances are, those customer service people are outsourced from overseas. And I'm like, what the hell? And half of them don't even know what you're talking about. Because I've ran that several times myself. A lot of jobs are being outsourced. That's part of the problem too. Jobs that you could get here, no, they're going overseas. You know, that's what creates a lot of the stuff that's going on now. You know, that's why the jobless rate in African American society is higher than anybody else because of that. You know, it's part of it anyway. You know, and it creates a lot of the stuff that's going on today. You know, in terms of homelessness and joblessness and crime and what have you. Now I'm going to get back to the debates. I really have not heard about any real scheme of plans from either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump about what they're going to do about as far as building the economy. You know, I haven't heard much, or ways to bring justice against officers who commit crimes against innocent people, particularly people of color. Right? I haven't heard anything about that from either side. That's why I said we're really stuck in the political plantation until we start actually putting candidates who we know are reliable and will stand up for the people that they represent. Because I can tell you, and I hate to say it, chances are they won't be anybody white. I'm pretty sure of that. They won't be anybody white doing that. I seriously doubt it. I really do. Because it ain't happened yet. You know? So, that's all I got to say about it, man. The traffic is crazy out here as hell. I'll probably do a show tonight or tomorrow. I know it's coming up. Jesus, traffic is crazy. I'll slow it down here because I see a couple of cars out on the side like they just ran into an accident or something. Let me get going. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got right now. This is DJ Wolf. Questions or comments, please feel free to hit me up at For All to Hear on YouTube. For All to Hear TV on YouTube, For All to Hear on Twitter, and DJ Wolf Live email at DJ Wolf Live. I'm sorry, it's DJ Wolf Online. That's DJ Wolf Online at yahoo.com. This always happens every time I'm on the road here. All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. I'm going to try to do a show tonight. I'll talk to you later.